Alright, so recently the new PlayStation exclusive game has just come out and I've just finished the game as of this recording. That game being Ghost of Yotai. So that got me thinking of a video idea where I rank all PlayStation exclusives. But I didn't quite realize how many PlayStation exclusives there has been over the years. Like, there's been a lot. And that made me realize I need to start playing more PlayStation exclusives because every single one I've played has near enough been brilliant, near enough everyone. So today I'm going to be going through the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5 era. I'm ranking what games I've played and to see which I haven't played, so then I can make a list of the games I'm missing that I need to play for the PlayStation exclusives. And for those of you wondering, we will do a separate video from PlayStation 1 to PlayStation 3. Right, so here's a list, and I'm sure there's a few missing on here, so if I come up with any on the top of my head, then I'll let you know. So, first of all, we've got the never played, no opinion on option down here, and obviously you can see some big hitters on here so far. We've got Astro's Playroom. I haven't played Astrobot, the other Astrobot game either. Bloodborne. So I played Bloodborne, but I haven't got into it enough to basically say that I can rank this game. I've been basically waiting, like everyone else has, for PlayStation to bring out either a remaster or an upgrade of some sort so we can play this game at 60 FPS. I've played it for probably about 2 or 3 hours. I did enjoy the game. I am a fan of the Dark Souls games, but I'm not going to rate this till I actually play it, and I'm probably getting pitchforks thrown at me already, but it is what it is. Days Gone, never played that. Never played any of the Death Stranding games. I played the original Demon Souls for about 2 or 3 hours. Never completed that. I've always wanted to play the Demon Souls remake because it looks really nice, but I can't rank that at the moment. But again, they're going to be going on my list, and I will probably do this list again in the future, so look out for that one. Right, first one, Detroit Become Human. If you haven't played any of these types of games, by the way, there's 3 of them. You've got Detroit Become Human, Heavy Rain, and Beyond Two Souls, I think it is. I haven't played Beyond Two Souls, but I've played Heavy Rain and Detroit Become Human. Ooh, so I might have to move some of these around at the end. I'm going to put this in great for now. Detroit Become Human is a very story-based game. It's basically like a multiple choice game where there's not a lot of action in it for you to do yourself. It's more like a, not point and click, but kind of go over to this objective. If you've ever played the Walking Dead Telltale games, it's kind of like those sort of games, but more cinematic, I would say. Detroit Become Human is a brilliant game. I played this game when it first came out years ago and loved it. I would happily replay this game now. It's probably got a lot of replayability in it because I know it has so many different endings. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this one if you haven't played it already. Love that game. Never played this game. Dream Free, I think that says. Nope, no idea. Drive Club. I've not really been into driving games since I was a kid, I want to say. I think Forza was like one of the last games I played, like Forza Horizon 2, maybe. So I haven't played that. So Final Fantasy 16. Are we classing this as a PlayStation exclusive anymore because it's on Xbox? I'll rank it anyway. But I don't know if we're classing this as a PlayStation exclusive still. For me, it was amazing. It was amazing. I loved this story. I loved the story of this game. I'm a Final Fantasy fan. This is a very different Final Fantasy game to what we're used to. It's more hack and slash. I believe the creators of Devil May Cry or some of the developers or something along those lines helped make this game. And it turned out to be more like a hack and slash rather than what we're used to. But if we're not ranking this as a PlayStation exclusive, then well, just flick you off the tier list. But for when it was a PlayStation exclusive, let's say, I think this game's amazing. I wouldn't say it's my top favorite PlayStation game, but it's probably me being biased because I'm a Final Fantasy fan. Right, okay. So Final Fantasy 7 Remake. This was a PlayStation exclusive. Now it's on the Nintendo Switch. It's not on the Xbox yet, I don't believe, but I'll put this as amazing as well. This is me just being biased with Final Fantasy. I played the original Final Fantasy 7 game. I've completed about 3 times, I think. And this is a game that all Final Fantasy fans have been waiting for years. It's not to that degree where a lot of Final Fantasy fans wanted it, but this with Rebirth, brilliant. You know what? No. I'll put this as great. I'll put this down as great. I'll put this as great because Rebirth is a bit above. So Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. This at the minute, like I said, this at the moment is a PlayStation exclusive kind of, but we've got it on PC. But again, I think that game's amazing. I completed this at the beginning of last year when it first came out. Had an absolute blast of it. I tried to do a lot of side content on it, but I was going away that weekend to Japan, weirdly enough, and I just didn't want any spoilers whilst I was over there because a lot of people would have completed the game by the time I was in Japan. So I basically kind of rushed through the story. Loved the story of this game, by the way. Can't wait for the third one. But I probably won't replay this game until just before the third one comes out. but absolutely adored this game. At the moment, these 3 Final Fantasy games, they are questionable because they're not technically going to be PlayStation exclusives, but you know, that's how I feel about them. Forspoken, never played that. Never played that. Can't say my opinion on that. We got Ghost of Tsushima Special Edition on PlayStation 5 and the PlayStation 4. I don't know if there's any differences between these two. I only played it on the PlayStation 4. So I'll class them as one game. Ooh. Yeah. So if we're counting it as a PlayStation exclusive, it would be here because of these two. But if we're counting those as PlayStation exclusives as well, which definitely Final Fantasy 16 can't be classed as that now. So I'll put this here. It's amazing PlayStation exclusive. I love the story of this game. The game itself looks beautiful. Even if you booted it up to this day, the original PlayStation 4 version, it would still look really, really nice. I never played the PlayStation 5 version, so I don't know how much graphically or anything like that it got improved, but the gameplay on this wasn't too dynamic, but it's just a very fluent game. I love the story of this with Jin Sakai. I'm not going to go into spoilers of a lot of stories of this ranking video, but absolutely adored this game and very much enjoyed the sequel, which I will rate later on. But I'll count these as the first, like, 2 here. We're going straight to amazing. I know. That they are PlayStation exclusives. Right, okay, Godfall, never played that. This is just going to be an amazing tier list at this rate. Right, God of War 2018. It's an amazing game. It's an amazing game. It's an amazing game. So, playing God of War 2018 originally, I've never played any of the God of War games before this. And I didn't really know what to expect apart from hack and slashing, which the other games are. But this isn't really a typical hack and slash game. This is very story driven, which they do very well. We're not going to be talking about graphics a lot, but graphics look absolutely stunning on this game. Pretty sure they still would on the PlayStation 4. The gameplay of this game and how the world is open, but it's not massive and bloated, I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed the setting of this game. And like I said, it's just one of those games that probably stick with you for a while. God of War 2018 is definitely one of the best PlayStation exclusives in my opinion. Okay, so Godzilla, no idea this was a PlayStation exclusive game, and I'm going to be honest, I don't know if I knew this existed, so I'm putting that there for now. God of War 3, right, okay. So, another God of War game. I can't rank this one yet. This one yet. This is the only God of War game in the main franchise, not including the PSP games, that I haven't played. I've played number 1 and 2 now. I've played God of War 2018 and Ragnarok. So this is very much on my list to play soon. Very much on my list to play soon. So I can't rank that one at the moment. Gran Turismo games, I told you before, I don't really play racing games. Gravity Rush, never played. That's another Gravity Rush 2. Okay, so we got Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls. So I did play Heavy Rain. I did play the Heavy Rain remastered version. So I'm just going to be ranking Heavy Rain for this video. This is a great game as well. So this is a great game as well. This is better than Detroit Become Human, in my opinion. In my opinion. This is the first game in years that I just sat down and played this game and then did not come off it. I completed this game in a day because the story was that intriguing to me that I just wanted to keep on going and going and going to see what happens next. It's very much a Detroit Become Human game where I said it's not very action based where you run around fighting people, this, that and the other. It's very more story driven where you have to go around to certain elements and make your own decisions on how the story plays out. And again, this would probably have a lot of replayability as well because it's one of those sort of games. Definitely recommend this. The graphics and stuff aren't tremendous to these days. It's originally a PlayStation 3 game, but graphics don't matter with this because this is absolutely a phenomenal game, and I would still rank this above Detroit Become Human. Helldivers 2! Woof, didn't play this either. And I know this got a lot of praise. This is out on the Xbox now, so we can't really class this as an exclusive either. That's 2 games on here now. Okay, the first Horizon game. Now I'm going to peel a lot of people off with this one. I think this is a good game. I could see how this is a great game. Don't get me wrong. And I really enjoyed this game. I even platinumed it. But originally, when I first played this game, I was actually pretty sucked into this game. And then I fell off it. And then went back, I want to say like a year later to go and platinum it. And I did really enjoy this game. Don't get me wrong. And I will play the newer one when it comes out, if there's going to be a third one anyway. And I can understand if people say this is a great game, but for me, it's just, it's good. It's good. It's probably high tier good. Don't get me wrong, it's high tier good. But for me, yeah, it's good. I really like the world they've made for this. It's basically like futuristic, but we're not futuristic at the same time. It's very unique. It's very unique. This probably is a great game, but for me, it was just a good game. It was a good game. And the same with the second one. The same with the second one. I think I probably enjoyed the first one more than the second one. I blitzed through the second one. It was just, I don't know. I think when I was playing the second one, I was just sick of open world games at the time because a lot of people are just making open world games these days. And I think it was just another game where I was like, I can't be bothered doing any of the side content, but that's just me. And it is a great game and I had fun with it, but I don't think I ever went back to it when I did the main story on the second one. I didn't even try and platinum this game, but like I said, I did enjoy it. And bear in mind, it does say PlayStation 4. I did have it on PlayStation 5, but yeah, it's a good game. It's a good game, but I can understand if you say great. Infamous First Light, another one I haven't played. We've got a big list here that I need to play for PlayStation exclusives, excluding probably the racing games because I'm not really a racing fan. This is another Horizon game which is going there. It's just basically the Game of the Year edition version. Infamous Second Son. Infamous Second Son. So this is going to surprise some people. This is the only Infamous game I've played. This is the only Infamous game I played. It's very fun. It's a very fun game. I did platinum this as well. Ooh, you see, it's better than Horizon for me, this. This is more fun than the Horizon games for me. It's not as open world. You can be good and bad in it. It's very fun, and it doesn't take long to complete. It doesn't feel bloated. I would love another game of this. I think Sucker Punch make really good games. I'll put high tier as good at the minute. I might change this around. Injustice, I had no idea this was a PlayStation exclusive. I had no idea, but we'll put it on the list anyway, I suppose. This is an okay game. I've actually played this. I went for the platinum for this. I played quite a lot of hours of this game. It's an okay game. It's okay. I like fighting games, but I'm not one of those people where I like fighting games where it's your traditional fighter where you have to do loads of combos to actually be good at the game, because I'm terrible at them. The only fighting games I ever play usually are like the open combat sort of ones, you know, like Tenkaichi, Dragon Ball games and stuff like that. I do play the other ones, it's just I can't enjoy them enough because I'm rubbish at them, and that's just skill based. So yeah, I didn't even know that was a PlayStation exclusive. Kena? No idea, not played that. Killzone Shadowfall, never played that. I've got more of a list on this than I have on this. Never played any of the Nat games. Oh god. The point is, the games I haven't played of these, I will probably make exclusive videos reviewing them. So it's not a bad thing. For the likes of when I play God of War 3, I'll make a video of when I play God of War 3 saying this is my experience with this game. Same with Demon's Souls, same with Death Stranding, same with Days Gone, Bloodborne, one day. And another one I haven't played is The Last Guardian. And I know this is a massive game for people, but trust me, there will be a tier list of this coming in the future where I've played all these games, because one of my New Year's resolutions is probably going to be to play more PlayStation exclusives. So, Medieval, never played that. We will put that over here for now. Spider-Man Miles Morales, because we've got Spider-Man 1 over here. Spider-Man, the first one. Amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. The Amazing Spider-Man. Shouldn't have said that pun. It's great. Being a fan of the Spider-Man games when I was a kid, Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2, and Spider-Man 3, even though it wasn't that great, on the PlayStation 2. And then we had the Amazing Spider-Man games on the PlayStation 3/Xbox era, I think. Don't know if we had one on the Xbox One and PS4 era. Can't remember. Anyway, always wanted another Spider-Man game after playing like the likes of the Arkham series. And I thought, if you can make a superhero game, I know Batman's not a superhero, but a hero game to this degree with Spider-Man, then do it. And they basically did. This is basically the Spider-Man games of the Arkham. Obviously, Arkham's a lot more gritty. I know they're different games, but you know what I mean? Like the combat, the free flow, the open world, and just the enjoyment of what you can do on this game. Absolutely loved this game. Loved the story, and I loved how you didn't actually start off with your traditional Spider-Man. This is how I became Spider-Man. You're already thrown into Spider-Man after a few years, and absolutely love this game. I platinumed it originally, and I'll probably end up platinum the PlayStation 5 version one day. So yeah, Neo or Nio 2, never played that. The combination of the two, no, can't say play that. I did play Neo 1, right? Okay, I can kind of rank this one. Played it for about, I want to say 6 hours. So basically, Neo is basically a Samurai Souls-like type of game, and it's good. It's better than Injustice. It's absolutely better than Injustice. It's a good game. I should probably complete it before ranking it properly, but for what I played of it, I enjoyed it. I just, for some reason, dropped it. Don't know why. All right, okay, here comes a controversial one. God of War Ragnarok. God of War Ragnarok. Ooh, it's going there. It's a great game. It's a great game. People are probably screaming at me right now. This is an amazing game. It is pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing. Bear in mind, great is really, really good. Great is really, really good. But I've said this in the past. God of War Ragnarok for me wasn't as good as God of War 2018. Probably because I knew what was coming already. God of War Ragnarok feels like a massive expansion of God of War 2018, which essentially it is. It's set in the same world, or it's expanded on, and I originally expected this to be DLC when playing God of War 2018, where you see like a map on a sort of board in God of War 2018, and you see different areas you haven't been to. I expected that to be DLC for that game, and this was, but obviously it was massive. But I felt like this game could have been stretched out even more. There was a lot of things with God of War Ragnarok which were just put in there, and I felt like you didn't need to put this long in this game. For example, the Atreus section. Not the second bit where you go somewhere. I'm not going to spoil the game. But there's the first bit where you're in like a forest. This is not spoiling the game. I'm literally talking about a scenario. And I just felt like that bit wasn't needed. It's a great game though. It's a great game. I'm only putting it below Heavy Rain because Heavy Rain for me is one of the first games in a while. Like I said, it hooked me and I couldn't get off the game. That's the only reason. I think I just like the story better on Heavy Rain. Gameplay wise, God of War is better than Heavy Rain. Definitely. Not played the new Ratchet & Clank game. I have played this game. I haven't completed this game. The Ratchet & Clank for the PlayStation 4. It's between this. I know a lot of people probably put it in the great section because a lot of fans, but I wasn't a fan of the Ratchet & Clank games when I was a kid. I just never played them. It's not that I wasn't a fan. It's just I never played any of them when I was a kid. So it's not a lot of nostalgic or anything for me. So I'm going to put this as an okay game. But bear in mind, if everyone is shouting at me in the comments for this ranking, by the way, I'm going to play these games. And then if I like that game, like for Ratchet & Clank, for example, I'll go back and play the older games, and like I said, I'll make videos on them. I'll give my review and thoughts on the games, because that's going to be my objective for the next year, as long as, you know, GTA and stuff like that doesn't take up all my time, to try and get more PlayStation exclusives done, because for the last year or so, all I've been doing is platinuming games, and that takes a lot of time. So I'm like kind of stopping doing that for now. But yeah, I'll put it as an okay game. From what I played of it, it was fun. I was actually trying to go for the platinum for that years ago as well, but we'll get back to that one. Returnal, never played that. That's kind of new, isn't it? It came out like a year or two ago. Ronin, you know what? This Ronin game, this is like, came out last year, beginning of this year. Another samurai kind of game. Like, everyone seems to be jumping on that bandwagon these days. I want to play this game. A lot of people said it was like mid. But I've seen people saying the gameplay of it and like how you wield your sword and the fighting styles on it are actually pretty good. And I seen when this first came out, like a lot of people were getting review copies for this game. Like I seen a lot of people getting it. But I actually want to play this one because I'm in my kind of samurai era at the minute. You know, we've just done Ghost of Yotai. I've just done AC Shadows, and there's even more samurai-esque games coming out soon. So that's up there. That's up there. Shadow Colossus, I've already said that. It's there. Oh no, Shadow Colossus, the last. Okay, they're different games. Okay. Shadow Colossus, no, I've not played that either. I know this is a massive game as well. Like, this is considered a lot of people's favorite game. I know it is. That's up there as well. Like, there's a tier list of games I need to play. in the PlayStation list, which I'll be downloading this list after this, just so I remember. So yeah. All right, Spider-Man Miles Morales for the PlayStation 5. Great game. This is a great game as well. God of War Ragnarok's better than this, it is. It's basically, this Miles Morales is basically a 12-hour game, I want to say. Might be a bit longer. It's basically, this could have been an expansion for Spider-Man as well. This could have been an expansion for Spider-Man. Absolutely great game. I love how you played as Miles Morales as his own story. I think Miles Morales as a character is great. I think the gameplay is great. It's just basically Spider-Man, but you're Miles Morales, have a few extra powers. Separate, like, 10-hour or 12-hour story. Might even be less than that. Really enjoyable. And I think it was one of, if not the second PlayStation 5 game I ever owned. I think it was this and, like, Assassin's Creed Valhalla or something. But yeah, really enjoyed my time with this, and I would happily go and replay this again. That's the same, so we'll put them together. All right, Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2. Oh, man. It's the same as God of War Ragnarok situation. It's the same, and I have made a video in the past where I said I like these games better than I did their sequels, and this was one of those games where I didn't like it as much as the original one, which was Spider-Man. It's better than Miles Morales. It's better than Miles Morales. I don't think, in my opinion, it's better than God of War Ragnarok. I do rate God of War Ragnarok, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, like I said before, it's, you know. But with Spider-Man 2, it's just, I don't know. I feel like I knew what I was getting into. I liked the story, but I liked the story on number 1 more. I can't say it was bloated. There's just something about this game, and it still bugs me to this day. To this day, on what I don't like about this game as much. I love this game, by the way. I platinumed this as well. Had an absolute blast of it. Annoyed that they never brought any single-player DLC out. Like, you're just missing out there, PlayStation. Why? Love this game, and I can't wait for the third one. But don't know. I just didn't like it as much as the first one. No idea. But it's still a great game. Still a great game. Stellar Blade. This is apparently a really good game as well. It's just a lot of ass, apparently, but you know, not ass. Anyway, but yeah, I haven't played this yet. This list is massive. This list is massive compared to this. Well, it's not massive, but you know, Street Fighter. No, this again. I just didn't need to play that. I don't think. I have played Street Fighter games, by the way, and I do like Street Fighter games, but it's one of those games where it's skill based and I'm crap at them, so I don't really play them. No idea what that is. Tearaway, not played that. The Order, I don't know why I haven't played this. I heard this is a short game, and so my situation with consoles was I had a PlayStation 3, then I went to the Xbox 360, played the Xbox 360 through like that whole generation, got an Xbox One, then got a PlayStation 4, and then when I got a PlayStation 4, this was on my radar to get this game, The Order, because I heard it was a short game and it was apparently okay. I think it's a co-op game though, but I've never played it. That is up there though, one day. If it is a co-op game, then I'm going to need someone to play it with, so yeah. Right, I can't rate The Last of Us 1. I played The Last of Us, stop right there. I've played The Last of Us, don't wait. I haven't played The Last of Us Part 1 remake though. I've got it on my PlayStation, I just haven't played the remake. So I'm going to put it down there for now. Don't worry. Wait. That's the remake, right? Okay, so I played The Last of Us, though. This is The Last of Us Remastered. This is why I actually played it on. I played it on the PlayStation 4. This took me a while to complete this game, you know? This took me a while to complete this game. I remember first playing this game and getting annoyed with, like, the tickers or whatever they called, the things with the heads. I'm not putting it here, by the way. I'm not putting it here. And it just, like, oh... But, you know, I'm going to have to put this in Amazing. I will put it above... Oh. The only problem is I'm putting these here and I don't feel like they're meant to be PlayStation exclusives. I would rate this game better than The Last of Us. For me, maybe not this game. Oh, this was great, though. Oh, man, this is hard. This is tough now. We're getting tough, right? We're putting it there for now. I'll look at the end and we'll get back to it. But yeah, The Last of Us, obviously, it's a great game. It's probably one of the best story-driven games ever made. And we'll keep that there for now. Right, I haven't played the Last of Us remake, remastered 2. Why make it when the second game looks already? That's the reason why I haven't played the Last of Us 2 remake or remastered, whatever it is, because it didn't need it. It didn't need it. Nah, people might be annoyed at me with this game. They might be annoyed at me with this game. This is a hot take. This is a hot take now. I don't know. Oh, it's getting interesting. It's getting interesting. Oh, man, this is getting interesting. This is going to be a whole video of me saying how many games I haven't played on the PlayStation. It's really going to be one of those videos. Right, so, Last of Us Part 2. I'm actually quite a big fan of this game. I'm just going to put it down here whilst I talk about it. So, the gameplay is better than The Last of Us Remastered. I've heard with The Last of Us 1 Remake actually plays pretty well. The gameplay's better. It is. The story... No, it's not as good. The story's not as good. The story's not as good. Oh, it's not as good as God of War Ragnarok for me either. That's going here. Oh, don't you spit your eggs at me, people. Don't you spit your eggs at me. I really enjoyed this game, you know. This is a game I really want to go back to and replay. Which I'm probably going to have to go back and replay with this. But, you know, really enjoyed this game. I know why a lot of people slag this game off. And I understand the reason why. I'm not going to spoil anything for anyone because that's just not very nice. But I enjoyed this game a lot more. A lot of people would probably put it down here. They would put it down here. And the probably people are going to be mad at me for putting it here. It's not better than Spider-Man 2. No. It's a good game. It's a good game. It's a good game. It's a good game. It goes at the top of good. Top of good for now. Okay. All right. All right. Uncharted 4. Well, we'll start off with this one. Right. Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection. These have been on my shelf for about 6 years, and I've only completed Uncharted 1. I know. Uncharted's probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest, PlayStation franchise there is out there, and I haven't completed it. I haven't completed it. But I'm going to count this one as Uncharted 1. You know what? I'll do this. One sec. All right. So I've just got the normal Uncharted here now. So this is going as a good game. It's a good game. It's a bit, let's be honest, it's a bit dated now. I only played this probably about 4 or 5 years ago. This is a PlayStation 3 game, but obviously it got remastered, so we'll count it. It's a good game. I've actually played a little bit of Uncharted 2. Not completed it, but again, it's another video to make in the future when I've played the Uncharted series, give my review of the games, and we've got all that jazz to go. So, yeah, it's a good game. It's a very good starting point for a game, I feel, and I've heard that it just gets better and better. So I'm looking forward to actually playing these games when I get time. But at the moment, it's not the played selection. And same with Uncharted 4, and this Uncharted, and this Uncharted. And Until Dawn, I'm not a horror fan either. So essentially, this is just a list of me not played games, and yeah, this is going in here either. This is not played either. And we come to the last one. We come to the last game. Ghosts of Yotai. This, for me, only because of recency bias, I want to say, is above Ghost of Tsushima. Only for recency bias. So I'm gonna compare them a little bit now. I prefer the protagonist of Ghost of Tsushima. I prefer the story of Ghost of Tsushima. I prefer the gameplay, and I prefer the world of Ghost of Yotai. And obviously, Ghost of Yotai is updated more, and it looks better, and it's recency bias. They would probably be maybe the same rank, but like I said, recency bias is gonna go Ghost of Yotai is up here. And I haven't played probably just over half of these games. So, yeah. So, this is a video for now, and I want to do this video maybe again next year after I played most of these exclusives. There's going to be ones on here which I'll probably never play, but this is my list for now, and I'll probably remake this again next year. Like I said, I want to replay all these, so keep a lookout for that video next year. I'll hopefully be able to blitz through some of these games, and I can tell you off the wrap now which ones I'll probably play soon. Starting off with ones I'm going to be playing soon is God of War 3. I need to complete God of War 3. I've only recently-ish done God of War 1 and 2. Loved those games. Heard number 3 is even better. I've got it. Want to play it. Days Gone's up there. Always wanted to play Days Gone. I remember the trailer for Days Gone originally, and that was very up my alley. I like zombie games, weirdly, even though I don't like horror games. I actually really like zombie games, and this looks fun as heck. I've got this game downloaded on my PlayStation as well. Never played it. Ronin maybe soon, because like I said, I've been in that like thingy era. of Where's the Samurai era at the moment, but I might get burnt out on their era. It's up there though. Death Stranding, both of the games. That's number 2, I think, or whatever. Both the Death Stranding games. I know number 2 is very much typed up and the ratings for that game have been like really good. So I need to get to that at one point, maybe soon. It's probably in the top 10 list to play. Uncharted, I just need to go through the Uncharted series like now. That's very much up there. I don't know, is this worth playing, Infamous First Light? I've heard this is a short game. If it is, then if it's just like Infamous Second Son, then yeah, I'm up for playing that. Shadow of the Colossus, that's definitely up there because I know a lot of people rate this game and I want to see what the hype is about. Bloodborne, I'm still holding out. I'm still holding out for that. It's not going to happen, but if I end up playing this game and then like a week later you have a remaster or remake just coming out for this game, then I'd be like, just wasting my time. But yeah, let's just quickly go over this list again. So we've got God of War as number 1. Do I think this is the best PlayStation exclusive out of this list? I would say this is, but I'm only putting this down here because it's not going to be PlayStation exclusive for long. I can't see it be anyway. But that would be here for me. I just love Final Fantasy VII and it literally would be there for me. But I'll put it down here just because I reckon it won't be exclusive for long. But I would say, yeah, probably God of War is, even though I didn't platinum that game, but I could probably easily go back and play that. I think I've actually completed this twice as well, which isn't a lot. Spider-Man, probably the most fun game on the PlayStation, I would say. Ghost of Yotai is definitely recency bias. Ghost of Tsushima, like I said, I would have to probably play them back to back to actually see which one's better for me. But then Final Fantasy Rebirth, but I said that would be number 1 if it's going to stay PlayStation exclusive. The Last of Us, it's just, like I said, it's probably one of the best story-written games on the PlayStation or of all time. But I'm not like a mega fan of The Last of Us, and that's probably why it isn't as number 1. Final Fantasy 16, I can't even, you know what, we're putting that down here, we're putting that down here. It would be up here. It would be up here. It's an Xbox game now. It's an Xbox game now. Going down there. Heavy Rain, recommend you play that. I want to play Beyond Two Souls as well, actually. If that's anything like these two games, Detroit and Heavy Rain, I want to play that. God of War Ragnarok after that, like I gave my opinions on that game. Same with Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Detroit Become Human, Final Fantasy VII Remake, which again is on the Nintendo Switch now as well, so that would basically go down there. But I've got to put something on this list. Last of Us Part 2, it's a good game. It's a good game, just the story pisses a lot of people off and I understand why. Infamous Second Son, this is a very fun game and it deserves to be in the good section. It's probably a great game, but you know, Horizon, I've gave my thoughts on those games. Uncharted 1, Ratchet & Clank, Neo and Injustice. That is the smallest PlayStation exclusive list you will see on YouTube. But give me a year and then we will hopefully have this 90% filled. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this video and more videos like this, then let me know. I've played quite a lot of the older PlayStation exclusives, I want to say, so I'll bring a video on like the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and PlayStation 3 games when I can. But yeah, my objective is for this year, try and play some more PlayStation exclusives, and I'll probably give like their own video review on them or something along those lines. We'll see in the future. But yeah, please consider dropping me a like and consider subscribing because I'll be doing videos on near enough, hopefully all these games or a lot of them. I don't know yet. We'll see. But yeah, well, that's it for today and I'll see you next time.